how I rewired my mindset to stop caring about what other people think of me. So the most advice you get from other people is like, just stop caring about what other people think of you. Like it was that easy, Karen. It's not that easy. And I know from personal experience that has to come from the inside. It's not just you need to stop caring. No, there are a few things you need to do. And in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly the real advice you can try out to change your mindset and to stop caring what other people think of you. So the first thing is what you're going to do is understand why you care so much. Our brains are literally wired for connection. So it's not that weird because back in the days, we need a tribe to survival. So to survive, we needed to have a tribe. So it's not that weird that we take it personal when we get rejected or somebody's judging us. But we in the world of today and we don't need everybody's approval to survive anymore. So get that in your head. We don't need to survive by going around and having everybody's approval anymore. So what you're going to do is you're going to find out why you care so much. Ask yourself literally, why am I caring so much about Karen's and that and hers opinion or his opinion? Because you letting your life controlled by other people. Is that what you want? Don't do what you love to do just because Karen and Jack and blah 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 they have an opinion about you. Something that shouldn't be that much worth over your opinion. So gonna write down, because you want to get out of your head, you want to write it down. Why do I care so much about that opinion? And sometimes you have certain people in your head that you're like, oh, if I do this, those kind of people will think this and this and this. So write down, why do I care so much? Or when you had a situation where you wanted to wear that perfect, nice fitting red dress that you felt very sexy, and then you didn't want to wear it out on a night out because you thought, what will other people think of that? So is it that you care so much because you don't care about your own opinion, or you don't think that your opinion is worth it? It's very important to find out, why do you care so much? What things are happened that you cared so much? Go find it out, write it down, find the patterns in what was happening when he did this or she did this or she said this or I thought that people cared. You find the patterns in that, you know exactly why you care so much. So the second thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna redefine your tribe. Here's the thing, you don't need the approval of everybody. You just need a small, trusted circle in your life of people who are adding value in your life and who are uplifting you instead of taking you down. And the sooner I got that in my head, I left people that brought negativity in my life, and I didn't listen to people who certainly doesn't want my life to get better. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your little tribe by yourself, get people around you that is adding value to your life. But then you need to know what your values are in life and what your goals are in life. So that's what you're gonna do first. Know what your values are, know what your goals are. And if somebody is giving you his judgment, is giving you his opinion, you're gonna think by yourself and you're gonna filter it, because it's not an all or nothing in this situation. It's not I give about all people's approval and opinions and judgments, rejections, or I don't give a flying shit about what everybody thinks, because that's not a good outgoing as well. And I was both. I went from that side to the other side, and now I'm in the middle, because balance is balance. And it's not per se balance, it's that you need to know who you can trust, because some people say shit because of their own insecurities and their own mindset what they're looking for. So it's not always mean that if somebody giving his or her opinion to you, that is the truth. It's just their perspective. So redefine your tribe, find people that are adding value to your life, and choose and filter which approvals and judgments, rejections, and whatever you want to take in. And if it's something that is not adding to your values or goals in life, then you can skip it. And if it's does opinion of somebody does adding value to your life, you can take it in and you can take your lesson out of it. For example, a big value in my life is honesty. So I put people in my smart circle, in my tribe that are honest. And if somebody who is dishonest, giving me a rejection or a judgment about something, I filter it out. That I don't care about that because you're dishonest. You're a dishonest person and you don't add any value in my life, so skip you. So the third thing what you can do is mastering the art of detachment. You don't need to not caring about what everybody says about you, but you just need to stop tying your self-worth about somebody else's judgment. Most of the times when people judge us is because of their own insecurities, because their own how they were grow up and what they learn in their life. That doesn't mean that is good or right what they say, and it means that you need to filter it out, you need to reframe it, and you need to ask yourself, is this applying to my life or not? But also, what you can do is when somebody is judging you, for example, Karen from the office thinks you are too ambitious. Are you really gonna just let that into you and thinking, oh, I am too ambitious? Or are you going to think, maybe this is Karen insecurity about her not, that she can't go out of her comfort zone. So she's judging me because she wants that too. Is reframing it in your head when somebody's judging you, reframe it in your head that you think this is their own insecurity projecting on you, and that you really need to tie your self-worth to that. Because Karen sit at home with 10 cats and you are ambitious to do things in your life. Should you really feel bad about somebody saying that to you? The answer is no. So here is the fourth thing. Yeah, probably the fourth thing. What you can do to improve your mindset and to stop caring what people think of you is seeking for internal validation instead of external validation. Because what are you going to do when people are stop clapping for you? What you're going to do is when you're in a circle is busy with doing something else, or you're just going to wait for their approval or for their validation. You want validation from given within. Of course, it's nice to have validation from the external world, but you need it from intern. You need it from here. You need to validate yourself. You need to give that feeling from yourself. So what you can do is write down things you're proud of. Do this every night, like it's the gratitude gratitude journaling. If you do this every night and you write down, for example, 3, 4, 5 things that you are grateful of or that you are proud of doing, you seek the validation from within and not from the outside world, because that's not always going to be there. And you don't want that validation that you first needed from outside before inside. No, you need it from inside. So write down things that you are proud of. Do this every night. This is how you rewire your mindset, because every behavior is habitual. Everything you do is habitual. So if you have negative habits like seeking approval from extern instead from the intern first, you gotta make that into a positive habit. It's by rewiring, by doing it every day. Rewire your brain that they think that you need that, get that internal. And it's a nice feeling to put things on paper that you are proud of for yourself, what you think that you're good at, that you're grateful for. You turn something into a little small win, and those things feel damn good. So do it. The last thing what you're gonna do is that you're gonna embrace discomfort. And I call this the bubble maker, the bubble builder. You want to have a bubble around yourself because you want to feel comfortable with yourself. I think that is the goal, to be 100% confident and comfortable with who you are, and that you live in your little bubble, and that you can share that bubble with people that share your mindset and share your values, and that people that are outside their bubble, they just stay inside that bubble. Like you being your own positive self who's working on personal development, blah, blah, blah. You just want to build that bubble for yourself. But how you're going to do that is being discomfort as hell, because being in discomfort means growth. Because if you stay comfortable, and I don't really think it's that comfortable because I've been there and always need the approval of other people and always afraid of what other people think of you, or think that you're failing if you do something and people will disapprove that or judge you, I don't really think that is that comfortable. So I choose the discomfort more about that feeling. And that is what you should do if you want to improve this. Go do things that are discomfortable. If you're afraid what people think of you, do the thing that you think that people are afraid of or judge. Do it with little steps. It doesn't need to be that if you are afraid of what people think of you if you wearing different clothes that you're gonna change your whole wardrobe. No, just have a day or a night out and you wear that dress that you always wanted to wear. Just do it. Ask your friends if she can help you with it. Just give you that accountability, the kick under your butt to get it there. So do the things that discomfort you. And it's not nice. It's not nice to do things that are discomfortable. It's very scary and you can be afraid and it's not nice. But at the end, that is the way to make this a skill because the bubble builder is a skill and it takes time. It's not a quick win, but you can add quick wins to have achieved that goal. And each time that you prove yourself that you are ready to do something, you build up your confidence and you prove, you get that internal validation that what you do is right for you. And if you do something, it doesn't always have to be worst case scenario. Get that in your head. It doesn't always need to end like the way you are afraid of the way you think. There are plan B's and C's and D's and E's. It's not always worst case scenario. And you find out that most of the time, the things you're afraid of what people think, what people say when you do that, it, it's not really that scary when you do it. It's just taking the first step over the fear for doing that. But you will find out that it's not that bad. Look, giving about other people's opinion is being careless. It's about caring for the right things. And if you are ready to stop living rent free in other people's mind and live your own life, I suggest to go in the link in my bio to join my Facebook group where I share more tools about build your confidence, your resilience, and build a mindset that actually works and that actually get you somewhere. And if you are completely ready and say, hey, I want to work with you, go in the other link in my website and book a consultation call with me, all for free. And we're going to build that bubble of yours.